The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Detroit Pistons. And that loss puts them in danger of being swept in the season series here. So, to say the least, they'd like to avoid that. And a long time in the making for one tremendous young athlete. We'll get a look tonight at the first ever NBA start from Freak.
You know, and he had to prove to his coach and teammates that he was deserving of this spot in the starting lineup. So him being able to do it, now he's got to go out and prove that he's here to stay.
And, you know, to have been anointed a starter, I think he'll be determined to show that they made the right decision.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Freak in at the point. And Drummond throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Stan Van Gundy had a moment to share with me. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Passes to Bargnani. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to Charlotte.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Pass to Jackson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Harris. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Bulls trail by 7. There's Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 5 points so far. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Drummond, a screen. Outside Jackson. Drummond working against Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Drummond.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 6. Jackson with it. Out defended by Freak. Here's Caldwell Pope. Hands it from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Freak with it. Jackson on him.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Freak passes to Butler. Gasol a screen. And Butler, here we go. A beautiful reverse layup. Butler's got his first points of the night.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Bargnani kicks to Harris. The pass to Drummond. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
Bulls trail by 7. Freak dishes to Gasol. To the wing right side. Here's Portis, guarded by Harris. Portis, the pass to Freak. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Detroit leading by 7. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And that one's good. Freak.
Get some stop.
Here's Jackson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Bargnani. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 10. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers gave them a bit of a boost. He ended with 7 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Bulls trail by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. To the middle, off the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Detroit has possession. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the drive by Jackson puts up the baby hook, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Detroit.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Now here's Jackson, and they double up Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Bargnani. Harris, right side. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Bulls trail by 8. Freak dishes to McDermott. 1:42 left in the first half. Here's Caldwell Pope. He has 7. It's Jackson with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Gasol. Tries again. Nice shot by Portis.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 9 points last game out. Here's Drummond. A rebound by Gasol. Bulls trail by 6. Butler on the wing. And a wide open look for Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And 11 points for Freak.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
He kicks it to McDermott. Feeds it to Freak. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 4 to shoot. The shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And we finished one half of...
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
The second half just about to get going here.
Let's look at some numbers for Freak. He has 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today, is really space the floor.
So for Chicago right now, Freak, he's in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. 17-foot shot on the way. That one wide left. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Portis. Kicks to McDermott. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Knocks it loose. And here's Jackson. Bargnani sets the screen for Jackson. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Jackson. Bargnani's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. Freak passes to Gasol. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Yeah, you know, guys, he's never going to elevate that high, but he compensates and makes up for it with his height.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Tobias Harris. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And, guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And they double up Jackson. Johnson attacking. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Freak kicks to Gasol. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From 13, it's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Portis.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. McDermott with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. They're running, moving it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points. in the open floor.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Butler. From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound. Pistons leading by 12. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be it. And so here is Chicago. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Detroit, Bargnani is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Jackson in at the point guard.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Butler, here we go. Poke loose.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Stolen by Bargnani. Jackson dishes to Drummond.
That's a wall.
No luck. Nice D from Rose. Bulls trail by 18. Freak with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Freak. The feed now to Mirotic. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bargnani from long range. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Freak kicks to Butler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Bargnani. Shoots from 8, and the bank shot is good. Bargnani's got 5 points now in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Chicago making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And the second free throw, good. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Jackson. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Take up.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Chicago on defense. 15-point game. Here's Drummond. Shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Freak. The three-pointer no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Bulls trail by 17. There's the dish to McDermott. Stolen by Bargnani. Left side Jackson. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by Freak. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And again, Chicago, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
And the Pistons making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Portis is checked in.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Gasol with the steal. Out left to the wing. Shoots. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Gasol. 14 points for Freak.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Jackson with it. 1:44 left in the game. And here's the fast break. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Portis. That's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Free throw good. Portis. So it's Detroit now. Here's Caldwell Pope. The drive by Jackson. Hits the jumper in space.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent. And you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so they'll be advanced. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter.
He was.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.